What's going on there, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you probably already guessed it. I mean, it's right up in the title as well, probably. Activision has done some pretty crazy things recently, but it just keeps continuing and continuing and continuing. And honestly, it blows my mind to see the direction that things are going, and also it blows my mind to see just how gullible people are and how easily they are persuaded back into this horrifying cycle. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep into the topic of today's video, if you do enjoy what you hear today and you want to hear some more content about XDefiant, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all of the above, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button. Well, I don't know if we hit 42,000 subs just yet. Last time I checked, I think we were literally one single sub away. So I don't know, maybe, we hit it by the time this video is already uploaded. But if not, if you want to help us push to that 42K and obviously even further to the 50K mark, don't forget, like I said, subscribe and hit that bell. And last but not least, we will be live today over on Kick. So if you want to see some live streams, interact with the community, and just get some different vibes, you can find the link to my Kick channel and all of my other socials down in the description of this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now whoop-de-frickin-do, brand new season is dropped today for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Honestly, the reason that you're probably not going to see too much about this because it's other topics I find more important, but I just don't want to hop in just yet. I'm not in the mood. The game, obviously, I don't even think is safe yet. I'll probably eventually down the road go in and try to get the free COD points out of the Battle Pass just so I can collect them up, and just have them. But at the end of the day, when it comes to that game in general, I could really care less. But this information right here is just insane to me, and it proves that Activision literally does not care about any of our opinions. And the fact that people are still absolutely pushing for this game right now, knowing that they don't care about, how we feel about the overall game, just it sucks. It sucks to see. I'm not too salty because I'm going to be moving over to XDefiant, so I'll have another game that I can go to and play and enjoy. But, at the end of the day, I still love COD, and to see it go down this road is just horrible. But over on Twitter, Charlie Intel, well, a lot of other content creators got to get early, footage of the Warzone map and all the new, changes they're doing. Obviously, all the changes that are for Warzone, nothing for 6v6, but all the new crazy cool things for Warzone. Everybody's turning it up. Everybody's getting hype again, blah, 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 even though we just went through this whole controversy and all this crap and, whatever. Whatever. Charlie Intel, out of all the people that, had the chance to go and get this gameplay, Charlie Intel was not allowed to go. For those who don't know Charlie Intel, I mean, come on now. He is literally an OG when it comes to Call of Duty news and information. And honestly, a lot of people always say he's a shill, but he's been pretty level-headed. And now, recently, because of how he spoke upon Modern Warfare 2, Activision did not allow him to get access to see the game. You can see it right here. This is actually his personal Twitter account, which, again, is not private. So, we could show it up here. And if you guys want to go follow him, go ahead and do so. He went ahead and said, spoke on this about the podcast. But for clarify and transparency, I was not invited to recent events because of being critical of the game and the studio. No hard feelings. We move forward and continue to work to deliver the best COD news on Charlie Intel. Again, you just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep tugging. He'll be able to get, through this, obviously. But at the end of the day, it just shows the stupidity. The just pure, utter, the words that your boy could say right now, but I have to hold myself back because, baby, we are on YouTube. But oh my God, it's like we get so annoyed to the point that we rage when we rant and we give our feedback. We used to be able to give decent feedback without getting, without turning up because, communication wasn't too big of an issue and they cared about Call of Duty. But nowadays, it's like we get ignored. Call of Duty gets worse. It gets worse. And to a point where just like, wow, it's like, how could you not listen to any of our feedback? And we get annoyed, we get angry. And to a certain point, I understand that they don't listen to that. And it sucks. It sucks to know because, we didn't always start off at this level of anger. But it is what it is. But Charlie Intel, one of the most level-headed individuals I've ever seen on, any of these platforms, gives good constructive criticism. Trust me, it was not a rant. It was nothing crazy. Good constructive criticism on the game. Everything that we, the community, have been saying for ages, and he got banned out of the the behind the scenes play sessions, all because he spoke out for us. I cannot believe it. Even without any anger in his voice, even without any, like, what's going on with Activision? What are they doing? But it goes further than this, in my personal opinion, because the community is just going to town on this next season. I mean, we just went through like everything. Tons of different like creators like Nick Merckx and I don't even think Tim the Tap Man has even streamed nor uploaded anything revolving around Warzone 2 recently, which is, impressive. I thought it was going to go right back. And I don't know, maybe today he might post something, so let me know down in the comment section if you see anything new. But from what I see, no, he's been sticking to it, playing other games. Respect. But man, the whole community has caved. And it doesn't matter about that, that drama. Who cares about that? At the end of the day, the whole community has been complaining about this game since day one, about how crappy the developers have been handling it. And just, once again, in a blink of an eye, every single time a new season drops, in a blink of an eye, everybody drops everything that they're doing, and they instantly start turning it up. It's insane, man. It's actually insane. It's like I said, I'm so happy XDefiant is, finally dropping and I can have something else to go to, because being a COD fan is just the most mind-boggling, blowing experience in the universe. The most bipolar experience in the universe, honestly. A lot of games like Battlefield, for example, a lot of Battlefield games, they'll start off rough. It's a lot of criticism and critique and anger and frustration. But as time goes on, it gets better. Things, the sun comes out, the clouds go away, so on and so forth. Same thing with XDefiant. It's just starting off really good. The communication's really good. They gave us no reason to be, salty with them, because they talk to us about everything that we have critiqued. Everything. There's nothing being hidden, even down to the skill-based matchmaking they talked about openly. But Call of Duty is a completely different experience. You have tons of people out here who are preaching and trying to, go against what is going on with our favorite franchise, our favorite game, and then in the next breath, they're out here absolutely absorbing and loving every last experience within the game. There's a difference between acknowledging if a development team has done something positive, good, and then there's a difference between never acknowledging anything that they do wrong, hyper-focusing on everything that's coming out to overhype the game, the experience. And also, there's a problem if, of course, like I said, not just acknowledging, because like I said, you can go ahead and acknowledge if something happened that's good. Obviously, that's being open-minded about topics. You don't want to just be completely one-sided. You don't want to be... Trust me, you don't want to be like that. You want to keep your mind open for possibilities. But like I said, people have been ranting, okay? It's not like really bad about these problems. And then it's not just accepting or acknowledging that it's a good change. No, they are like overpraising like this game now out of nowhere is the best thing ever. Ever. And also, it's crazy because during these full sessions that people are ranting and complaining, they're still grinding out the game in every way possible. Not reducing any of their playtime, buying up all the bundles. I can't tell you how many people have complained about Modern Warfare 2 right now that have so many bundles in the store. And I'm not talking about people who, might have had a little honeymoon phase, or people, who got a little excited in the beginning of the game, liked where it went. And then obviously, it dwindled out because they wouldn't support it with content. They wouldn't support it with updates. They wouldn't support it with community feedback. They just let it die. There's a difference between that and then people, like I said, who have gone the whole cycle complaining about the game the whole time, and they have a bundle. Every time a new bundle drops, they go ahead and scoop it up. It's insane. People have complained about the pay-to-win methods, and then they go ahead and buy them. People have complained about these overpriced bundles, like the Black Cell bundle, and have gone ahead and still bought them after complaining about it. And the Black Cell bundle is the biggest ripoff known to mankind. And people are already hyping up the next Black Cell bundle that's coming out, I guess today, because the update came out today. People are already hyping up that ridiculous bundle. I mean, the skins are all black and gold. It's no differences in them. There's no uniqueness, no creativity from the art team. It's literally the same looking skin on every operator. And you would think that with the second Black Cell bundle, maybe they would actually change it around. Maybe they would actually make it something deep. No, they didn't. They absolutely didn't. They made it the same thing, black and gold. The same thing. Wow, that must have been so hard to think of. That must have really been worth upcharging this, this bundle to charge you more money for it. That must have been so much work to create that. And people buy it, bro. People buy it up all the time. It's a rough time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, Charlie Intel, you had to get and be done so dirty. But thank you for sticking up for the community. Thank you for speaking your mind, and of course, speaking it respectfully. I know a lot of us get a little ranty. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy ranting sometimes. It's whatever. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I personally have, some enjoyment out of it sometimes. But seriously, at the end of the day, he has always been very level-headed in the community. I honestly just don't understand why this had to be done, and Activision is just really pushing it right now. And again, they don't want anybody to critique their game whatsoever. If you critique it, you're out of the equation. You're completely out of the equation. You have to just suck it up, love it, and move on with your day. But, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like button. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and that notification button. Also, want to chat me, this is where you do so. I have a Twitter and Discord, both link down in the description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch. Click this in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.